Tonight, from Toronto, Canada, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. Marcus Mariota and the Toronto Mounties versus Kyler Murray and the New England Patriots.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Toronto ball club as they enter play here. They've gone a full half season since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to 9.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he powers his way up past the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago: 13 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Murray. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Play fake. Murray. Yeah, he'll find Hall. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Patriots. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native, Oregon Duck product. Of course, that's Marcus Mariota.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 95 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. Throwing is Mariota. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now Mariota. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the wall. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest-Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Mounties are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now Murray. Well, this one complete to Smith. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Murray going to throw.
That's right.
In trouble here, and down he goes.
Bobby Wagner, baby.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now it's Lockett. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now it's the backup Stafford. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down at Stafford. Open man right side is Shark. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stafford. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Stafford.
Really?
Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Chelsea didn't even go
Picked
for
off
it?
at about the 31.
Oh.
There he goes left side. And he takes it. Back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
I can't believe
so
that.
they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. High throw, but the catch is made. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Yeah, they trying to give me another L. I can't handle that. Let's work. Where's he at? Chiefs. We about to get this grooving.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Get Stafford back in here.
They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Now, meanwhile,
come on.
My goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots,
let's work, fellas. Let's work.
They're going to have terrific field position. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 22. And they have the football and will take over.
Oh, come on.
4-yard line. So now it appears they're going to
come on, yo.
Which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Play action. Now it's Murray. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, my gosh, yo. Bradbury, you getting burned out there, yo.
Devontae Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Okay, they think they got my number. Bet you they don't got this. You know I was going to do that.
Deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
Let's work.
What one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I knew better than that.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A couple of first downs on the
Don't wait for him.
As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. To throw is Stafford. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Forced out to his left. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. A 1st down for Connor and then some. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So another third down conversion, and now they've got him. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. James Conner, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Mounties are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down.
Come on, D.
Touchdown. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A little bit of a break for the offense with that football going out of bounds. Remember, they haven't turned it over yet, Charles.
Yeah, and they've taken care of the ball so well, they had to feel good about their chances and their opportunities. Remember the old adage, the team making the fewest mistakes will win? They almost cost themselves with that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz.
Come on, y'all. We got to make the tackles.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed,
yo,
for the first down.
Come on.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Y'all boys, yo. Y'all got to tighten up.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his
Come on.
behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss.
Let's work, yo. Let's go.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing now is Murray.
What are you doing? Jump for it, baby.
Play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
There's Stafford. On the slant, this is
oh, my gosh. DJ. Yo.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard.
Come on, yo.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray.
Yo, y'all playing like some straight up bitches.
With that
fucking Patriots, yo.
200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. To throw, it's Murray. Touchdown, Patriots.
That's bull.
Dalton Schultz, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and they're also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Yo. That's all right. I'm still making playoffs.
The extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The return man is Quandre Diggs. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And as this offense makes
we don't got to get it all at once, fellas.
as we give you a look. And right now they're in that number 2 spot. They would love to hold on to that. But
you better run, DJ.
First things first, they want to clinch the division.
And that's what everyone plays for. When you're...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And this
whoa!
He couldn't reach back for it. Throwing the football.
Where's the pass interference on him, fellas?
Over 70% right now. He's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was.
Why did he fucking stop?
Defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And in a 2-score game, obviously every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. James Conner, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Mounties have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The point after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots ready to get the football back. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
Really? Time don't stop for that?
Plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. On play action, it's Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's incomplete.
Please tell me y'all didn't hit him.
So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. 51 yards on the punt there.
Got to put a hat on that guy, man. Can't just sit out there watching.
And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession. On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on, Shark. Boss him.
Now it's Stafford.
Come on, Shark. It's that bullshit, yo.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble.
Double slants, you crazy.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying
Shark,
some time,
boss him, yo. We got this.
And get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll let this one go deep.
Boss him. Boss him.
Here and it's going to be caught. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
Boss him, Shark.
From the red zone now, Stafford.
Boss him. That's what I'm talking about, DJ.
Good touchdown, number 7 on the year.
Stop playing out there.
An extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
Oh! I got time, though.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's going to, something's going to.
Still got 3 minutes left, yo. I'm good.
Just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the 4th quarter. Now they still try.
Yeah, of course. What you think this is?
Short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Oh
my God! No, they didn't just do that.
Field across the 45.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely
No, they not.
They're definitely not going to sit on this.
Throw that interception. Oh, you bitch. I'll take that.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Murray off play action.
That's right. That's right, Bobby. That's right, Bobby. Oh, that's Sanders. Let's go. And the time stop. That's what I'm talking about, yo. Now let's play good D. It's swinging our way, fellas. It's swinging our way. He don't want pass. He don't want pass. That's what I'm talking about, yo.
As he maybe gets back to the line. So here we go, Charles. 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 30.
Yes.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to
give me a couple. Give me some seconds, yo. I'm going to kick the field goal. Come on.
And blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
Trying to waste all that time.
Blitz a running play.
Get off of that.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down by 1. 34 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He's going to let it fly. Oh,
come on.
Throw there. It's intercepted.
Damn.
The 39. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's
our
type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game.
It's all right, though. It's only a third loss.
Tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as Mo used to say, and find your way
Can't believe
through.
that.
So for New England, they improved their mark to 12-4 with one game to go. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week.
I can't believe
the home team here,
they had all my guys
13-3 on the year,
orange.
and they will look to turn it around next time out. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
None of y'all niggas getting no damn upgrades for that.